Maybe fucking.
Start doing like a goal. Start this out. Like
Hmm.
Twitter kind of. Avoid it at this point, but everybody does it once.
Well, and I'm in a situation now where literally every dime matters. So, fucking
Yeah.
people in the chat want to help or in the Discord, then I'll take it. I mean, it is ultimately to keep the ability to stream the best that I can for now. So, hey, Nils. That's what I always said. I said I would put it back into the channel. It's what I'm going to try to do. Try to find my last gaming and Linux streams so that I can
I think we could. Yeah, we could check people's comments first.
copy. Hate doing this shit, guys, but I'm in a tough spot. I really don't want to lose this. Stream announcements, okay.
There should be perfect. Why is the Bluetooth driver on my freaking motherboard? This thing goes far.
Yeah, don't worry about that, Nils. I mean, I appreciate the thought.
I can't play serious on this fucking side. I feel like this does so much. That's a huge ball.
Hey, guitar jams.
Oh, and I typically order this like kind of like a Caesar salad kit.
Oh yeah.
Little chunks of crouton, peppers, fresh dressing, and sometimes bacon. Put the bacon. Chop it up. And I see the difference between comes with it. They don't even have the salad. They have like the lettuce. I could just eat that. I think it's supposed to be automated, no?
Okay, let's see.
That's for Remake?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I recommend.
Oh yeah. Okay, let's see. Now I can copy this. Yeah, I'm not sure, Nils. That's something I'll definitely look into once I hopefully can get all this stuff sorted out. But right now I'm trying to come up with a way to save this, losing this. Hopefully. Hopefully we can. Let's see. Close that. Okay, Discord. Uh, Copy. Okay. I need 5 characters back. Okay. Prayer. There. Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely look into that at some point, Nils. Yeah, well, I don't have that, so I guess RIP. The most I ever maxed out at was like 20 plus K a month. Impressive that a game this good looking can run at 60 on here. Yeah, okay, so here's the update stream chat. I have to pay rent Wednesday. I don't like asking for help. I decided to, as a last resort in the Discord, to mention that. Of course, those of you that have offered, and I already know, that just for the other people that I've not talked to about it. I think I'm also going to start a new game here, because I don't remember what the fuck I'm doing. But Otherwise, we can't meet the goal. I have one more option. And it's very unlikely, but it's something that might happen. That's why we're streaming on the PS5 again, because I'm trying to psych myself into thinking maybe it'll work out. Hey, David. But I might be able to cover it if I sell every piece of physical media that I own, and I mean every last bit of it. So, we'll have to see. That's gonna suck. Either way, it's gonna suck. I'm gonna lose something that means a ton to me, but, you know. It's more important that I be able to get on here and stream and talk to you guys and actually be able to play games that are new and have access to my full library and try to deliver the best experience possible to my viewers. You know, movies are movies. I've got a shit ton of them. Most of them are unopened. I just collected them over the years, so fingers crossed. If I can somehow reach the $200 goal without having to do any of that, that would be amazing. I could start rebuilding even quicker. Like I said, by next week, I should have an actual paycheck. I won't be deathly ill like last week, and hopefully I don't get sent home any days this week and get butt fucked. But, a lot of uncertainty in the air, so I don't know. We'll just have to see what happens. But if I can't, I mean, even if I got just a little bit and still had to sell the movies, then, you know, at least some of that can be repurposed for food or stuff that is necessary to actually living. But hopefully we can avoid all that. We'll just have to see. It's in the hands of God now, so. And that is the only time I ever intend on seeking help from any of you guys. I don't like doing that. Like I said, it's something I'm uncomfortable with. I don't feel like I've earned it. But I know a lot of you really care and have shared some extremely nice words, so I'm trying to just focus on that aspect of it. And sometimes it's not always a bad thing letting people reach in and try to help, you know? So I'm going to do that. See if I can come up with a way to make it all work. Hopefully. What do you want, boy? Yeah, I taught him I've got a PS5 and I've got a phone that sucks. I just don't really have many options. That's not going to help anything by Wednesday. I mean, I've got basically like 36 hours to come up with the money, so. It sucks because I've got a job. I just haven't been able to get hours yet. It sucks. And I don't even care. If I just grow my channel, like, I'm so happy with who I've got here. I don't care. Like, if it's like this forever, I'm happy with that. I've got a way to support myself financially. It's taking time, you know, job transition, and you got to get in there and you got to start building up from nothing, right? And that's basically the point I'm at. So, I'd be happy stuck at 800 subs. It doesn't matter to me. I'm definitely not going to go out of my way to make click-worthy YouTube shorts or anything like that. I'll make YouTube shorts that I like of me singing or of me talking about something I like, but I'm not going to. I have a devoted following as it is of people that I really care about, so I just don't care about any of that. And honestly, I kind of like getting on here and being able to respond to everybody. I think that honestly leads to a better experience overall for those in my stream than if I were to have like 1 million people and, you know, 100,000 people watching and I'm not talking to anybody. That doesn't sound very fun to me. Even if it made me a fucking millionaire, I don't care. I just want to live comfortably, take care of my family. That shit doesn't matter to me. But that's the stitch. I just want to be honest with you all about it and to kind of explain myself. Yes, son. Maybe in a minute. Well, I thought you wanted to watch this one. Okay, we'll start a new game. I gotta make my shtick real quick. Hard mode, huh? What? I don't know, baby. I appreciate that, Nils, and I care about every single one of you too. Trust me. I've said it many times, but and I'm being genuinely truthful when I say this. That streaming is like my happy place. It's like my getaway. It's the one time I really connect with people. Like I can talk about stuff with you guys that even my closest family members don't give a fuck about. So I don't want to lose that. And eventually we'll get back to the Linux content. See, here's the thing. Then this is why I'm so desperate to not have to sell it in the first place, because this is going to put me in another financial hole. I'm going to have to, um, I'm just going to have to buy it back because somebody's going to use it, right? That's going to delay me getting a computer, which is going to delay the Linux content from returning. So I want to try to avoid all of that because it'll be a solution, an immediate solution, right? But it will make the long term even harder. Doesn't seem very preferential. Like I said, that's why the movies, I'm infinitely more willing to part with those. Just because they're fucking... I can access that shit for free online anyway if I really wanted to. There's definitely some that I don't want to part with, but... They got that shit at Walmart. It'd be much easier replacing The Chosen Season 1 through 4, you know, for $50 than buying a brand new PlayStation 5 with a disc drive for $600 since Sony upped the prices. What? No, I already answered your question, son. Stop harassing me. No. Stop harassing me about it. No, I will not do it, because you keep asking. Fast food apps? What is that? Oh, I have. I don't really eat fast food. The only thing I ever get is the $7 box from Taco Bell, and we have used the app for Taco Bell, and that's like the only thing that I eat from there, and you don't get any benefits from having the app for that one thing. Del Taco is already super cheap, so. Son, stop. Yeah, that's the plan, Nils. Hopefully we can. Hopefully we don't have to be set back by getting rid of the PlayStation 5. Because one, it'll affect the channel, it'll affect my bottom line sooner, and out of my first few checks. But I can just start saving. I mean, it will be able to save money incredibly fast. I just got to get a week in there. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, it'll be like a $750 paycheck. Like, most of that money will not have to be spent. Take what we need for food and gas, stuff like that, car insurance, and then we can put half that back. And we could do that every week, you know, and have thousands of dollars saved up in just a couple months. No, it's not. God, you ask a ton of questions, Riley. No, I'm not putting it on. Matter of fact, I think the TV should go off. You know why? Because you're not listening. I'm done. You need to learn some respect, son. Yeah, the only person that actually buys fast food that changes it is my wife. And I can't. Usually what she gets is from Del Taco anyway, which is always super cheap. But she did get something from Bojangles on the app the other day. Stop that. Do not turn the TV back on. Go to bed now. Right now. No. See how far acting up gets you? Not very far, huh? It's crazy. They don't let you do nothing. It's almost like you've been up all day doing something. It's crazy. Oh, it's definitely what I want to do, Nils. I want to start doing some vlog type stuff. And I want to start doing music again. So I'm thinking that on the days where I can't really stream that much like this, I'd like to do stuff like that to kind of fill in the gaps. I also think I want to document our pregnancy journey. I think that'd be interesting. I'd love nothing more than for some of the first people to hear the good news on something to be you guys and like an update. What? Okay, I don't know if I should play on normal or hard. Honestly, hard sounds pretty fucking painful. Uh... Yeah, well, the thing guitar jams is I don't know if my blood is worth it. My wife can't donate blood because she's pregnant. She'd pass the fuck out. But yeah, plasma is definitely a thing. There's one over here in Tennessee that is accessible, but you have to be like, you have to meet all of the requirements to even apply for it, and I don't think I meet some of them. But I don't know, maybe. Also don't know if I would get paid out instantly for that. But that is definitely another option. It's just, I got so fucked last week, guys. I went in and got sent home early. Like, I would have had the money. Even if I had only gotten that one day, I would have had the money to save the PlayStation. And I've had this infection forever. It flares up. It's not constant. But like once every 3 to 6 months, I will get deathly ill. It'll get infected. And I don't have insurance to fix it. So, that's another thing that I've got to get through my jobs. I'm gonna have to get insurance so I can start taking care of my health problems. Yes, son, listen to me. You are about 5 seconds away from being put in timeout. Go to bed. No, I will not take you. I'm not gonna do nothing for you acting like this. Go. Son, don't speak another word. What did I just say? Good night. Thank you. No, you've been talking to me nonstop for 40 minutes. Son, you're just asking me theoretical questions that... hey, Linwix, what's up, man? Why they send you home if you want to go through it again? What do you mean? Well, they sent me home because the lines are full. There was nothing for me to do. So basically just being overstaffed. Which just happens sometimes. I just got unlucky. Go to bed, son. Yeah. Yep. You see what I mean when it's... my luck is just bad right now. That was very unlucky that I got sent home. My wife got sent home too. We were there both together to work. We would have made a $230 check. I would have had insurance covered, or not insurance, rent. But yeah, we got so unlucky. And the worst part is that we had to sit there and wait in agony to fucking know. It took so long for somebody to come over there and say, hey, by the way, you're getting shit canned today. I was like, this is a terrible first impression, but it's my best shot, Like, I think my mother-in-law was like, why doesn't he get a job at Food City making $10 an hour? I wonder. That doesn't help me now. I've already got a job. I just gotta have it work out just a little bit. But we've got it planned out Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. If my mom is actually willing to help, as I think she will be, then I believe we should be good as gold. Well, Nils, you don't, unless you live in very specific conditions. But yeah, our children could get free health care, but adults can't. So, but we're not gonna do any type of that through the government at all, because I can just get it through my job, so it doesn't make much sense to. So yeah, money's gonna be taken out of my checks for that, for sure. But that's worth it. Dental, all that stuff you need, to survive. And that's fine. I'd rather do it that way anyway. Just the fruits of my labor type shit. I'm very conflicted as to whether I should do medium or hard. I really don't know. I'm thinking medium's probably a safe bet, but hard might be fun. No. Okay. Well, pumpkin decided for me. Whoa, whoa. See, you know why I was conflicted? Because I played through half of this game before on medium, and I found certain parts to be incredibly difficult. But I'm also bad at video games. If it's not Dark Souls or fucking Guitar Hero or something like that, yeah, I'm just bad.
I think it's me. I wish I could talk to you.
Yeah, I still remember the controversy of them aging this lady up a whole bunch.
I just wish I could talk to someone. It's all
I don't know. They also added a
hard here.
particular bathroom in this game that a lot of people are complaining about too.
Strange. Such a little thing.
Well, to be with the times and how things are now, they added a share bathroom that was not in the original game, basically. And of course, a bunch of people on the internet got mad about it. Yeah. Well, I don't know if it's unisex bathroom or a trans bathroom or just a regular boys and girls can use it. Well, family bathrooms have always... Yeah, we're talking at the same time, though, like a shared... Well, you know, it's been a controversial topic in the U.S. for a long time, basically. I guess that's why people acted like that. Micro stuttering. What a great experience, Sony.
As long as it's not like in your face about it.
I mean, I don't give a fuck either. I just know a lot of people were pissed off about it. Okay, it is not that hot. It's hot over here because I'm sitting in front of a fucking jet PlayStation 4 and a PS5 that are dumping heat. That would be so over the top. Did you see the Aztec Batman trailer? Or something like that? Yeah, it's like... I'm not joking, by the way. I don't know if that's what it's called, something like that. Yeah. All I know was that I'm running out of time. Gonna come inside of Mom. Do him hard till I die. Good gosh, do a little slide. I'm a bitch, gonna die. It's like a fish stick cry. I'm gonna do it like a lie. Good god, ha ha. Yeah, put it in my butt. Get good. I heard it was a terrible trailer. Oh good, you can give me a reaction in real time.
Sounds like their communication array is busted. Maybe a broken encoder. Daniels and I can handle it in 48 hours, max. Yeah, I hope so.
Jen, Johnson, take us in.
DC's done tons of weird things with the Batman IP in animated form, though. Yeah.
Guidance system override isn't responsive.
Shit, we're coming in too hot. It's gonna smash us into the hull. Jen, aim for that emergency stabilizer. There, the blue light. It might slow us down.
That is what everybody was talking about, yeah. They're like, are they fucking... they not remember? I guess they just, like you said, are rewriting history.
Everyone okay?
It's Freaky Friday. I'm in Chris Brown's body.
Broken.
Shit, but better than a broken neck.
Also, I think he looks terrible.
Good call on the stabilizer, Isaac.
And I always read the manual.
What the fuck's going on with flight control? That guidance system's a death trap.
Better add it to your repair list. Jen, what's our damage?
Comms are down. We lost the port booster. We got a fire in one of the stabilizers and the singularity core's a mess. Could be worse, but not by much.
Let's get some help. Johnston, stay with the captain. We'll send a medic. Everyone else, with me.
Yeah. I'm currently watching it. I don't like it. I don't like the animation.
Not a great start to our repair mission.
Pulse rifles?
Standard procedure, Miss Daniels. We'll register them in the flight lounge.
Like, of all the tribes,
Half the ship must have heard that right.
Proud of you. Got us here in one piece.
Yeah.
But you're off in about the first round.
I wouldn't mind something to steady my nerves, especially on CEC stuff.
It's something, ain't it?
See anyone in flight control?
No, nobody.
Let's turn this down some. That way it doesn't override my voice on stream. Good night, son.
When I get older, can I buy a PlayStation and a fan? Okay, that'll be fun. I think that
I'm in Chris Brown's body.
when always making a mess.
God, my brother's so cringe. Okay, so the God of War show is real. Okay. I've had people come in here and bring it up, and then I ask about it, and they never respond to me. Okay.
Come sink your rig.
Pedro, there's no way. Are you fucking kidding me? You're fucking with me right now.
Isaac, come sink your rig.
Dad, why did you eat all the burger?
There's no way. Are you fucking with me? Answer me! You're fucking, you're...
Come sink your rig.
No, there's no way.
Daddy, why did you eat all the tacos? I did that at 2 tacos.
They didn't say he is.
Hey, Daddy,
Son,
why did you eat all the tacos?
because they were mine.
I did that at 2 tacos.
You can tell? Is there like a fucking trailer?
Daddy,
you got the space, but doesn't have the goal.
Daddy, look. Daddy, look.
Old Kratos is like skinny, bulky.
Oh, shit. Why would I think this
Oh. Honestly, would rather him do that.
Yeah, like, it kind of looks like that.
Daddy, look.
Kratos.
Go to bed, son.
Look at it.
Gonna have to put a beard.
Oh, it's a live action show. I thought it was animated.
Come sink your rig.
Is this real? Yeah, this is real. I'm in Chris Brown's body.
Hope you stop making shows out of games. Like, it's gonna do that to a movie adaptation. Do the TV show adaptation. Stupid.
Oh, it's going to be an interpretation of God of War 2018. So they're basically doing the Last of Us thing. And the guy that is making the show didn't even play the game. Halo TV show, anybody? Fuck. Fuck! Why? Why?
Come sink your rig.
Why are they doing this?
The Silent Hill movie, the first one, was actually pretty decent.
Uh-huh. Sorry, a spider just fucking came down the ceiling on my desk.
Oh.
Fuck. Where'd you go, you bastard? I won't let you control my life. Okay, I'm listening. I gotta move my drink. I don't want that shit crawling in there.
Come sink your rig.
Daddy, is there a spider?
I forgot his name, but
What?
Hammond.
Dude, shit. Go to bed. I did not. You had your own food, son. You ate it. You guys fucking wasted it. Go. Go to bed.
Come sink your rig.
Why am I getting micro stutters? Golly, fuck off, game. Do I have arachnophobia? I mean, a little bit. I don't like them bitches fucking infiltrating my space. I wouldn't say I am... It depends on how big it is.
Dad, did that spider just here?
Will you go to bed, son? Okay, hold on. Parent time. Hold on.
Same for the chief engineer. What is wrong with their comms?
Honestly, the problem, Guitar Jams, is that it's on my desk. So I don't know what to do. It went towards my key. Dude, it just came down right in front of my face, like literally inches away. Well, I mean, I can't really do anything because my PlayStation 4, my 5, my keyboard, my drink, my fucking SSDs, my controllers. I got a whole bunch of sensitive shit up there. Yeah, the problem is the second it landed, it scurried underneath something, though. It's also dark as shit in here. I'm hoping that it just goes away.
Where's anybody?
I certainly hope it doesn't crawl on my charger cable and towards me. I'm in Chris Brown's body.
Get it, damn. Done playing around.
Okay, hold on. I just saw a Freakier Friday trailer on Disney. What is that, the whole thing? You know, there's like a phobia for holes in the skin. Is that it? Oh. I would stick a needle in my skin. I would not. I don't like them being put in my veins, but I think it's just because every time a doctor's ever done it, they ruined it. Left a terrible bruise once, shredded through my fucking flesh. It was terrible. Can you, like, get an Uber over here real quick, bring me your old PC hardware that you said I could have, and then bring the shoe and kill the spider? Okay. Oh, wait, before you go, see if your dad will loan you $200. What a favor to ask, dude. Go to bed. No, go ahead. I don't give a fuck. I mean, unless you don't want to, for other reasons. Don't not talk about it because of me. Okay. I gotta pause this real quick. Fine. Oh, you mean like being dependent on him? Oh, it sucks. I know. Why do you think I am so dead set on paying that rent, even if I have to get rid of all my stuff? Like, I refuse to... I mean, I'm in a little bit of a different situation than you. This is not my dad. This is my wife's parents that I rent from. And my wife would gladly not pay rent. I just can't pull myself to do that. Mostly, not because I mean, honestly, I feel like they should be forgiving in a situation like this, where they know that I'm trying, but I just know that they don't care. And I know that if I asked for an extension or something like that, that they would, they'd make my life a living hell, and then that would just get in the way of everything else that I'm trying to do. So I'd rather deal with losing something so important to me than have to deal with the stress and anxiety of having them come at me every single day. But it shouldn't be that way. It just is with them.
Daddy? That spider comes out of nowhere.
Go to bed, son.
Daddy, that spider comes out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Daddy, there's not even a hole in it.
Oh, here, let me quench your fears on that a little bit. You should feel that way, just from like a primordial standpoint. People, I think, were designed to want to give back, right? But he created you, okay? And if he chooses, it's fine, son. Holy shit. Yes, you can kill it. If he chooses to let you live there, then it must not bother him enough. I'm sure he makes snarky comments at you all the time, doesn't he?
What will I kill it with? Daddy, what will I kill it with? It's literally climbing all the way up there. Daddy, this spider's
Please, son. I don't care. Go to bed.
Oh, there's a
Yeah.
Daddy, what about this?
Yeah. Son, go to bed. Go ahead.
Daddy, is that the spider?
Oh, okay. So I thought you were going to say the opposite.
Spider. Where did you come out?
Right. Hey, Larvae. Nice to see you. Welcome back.
Do you have any idea where that
Do you have a car or access to a vehicle that you can like actually drive when you need it?
Wait, Dad. There's something in here with us. Dad, that spider might have sneaked down under that.
Honestly, door dashing in Texas might do really good.
Dad, that spider's hot.
I mean, you wouldn't have to run it into the ground. Just, come up with an agreement. How much money does he want from you every week? Just do something, right? So you don't feel useless and he stops. Okay. Larvae, no, this is not.
I can't believe that spider almost did.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
Daddy.
Fuck no, I didn't say Marfia. Although, Marfia, if you're in the stream, you're unmuted. Feel free to chat anytime, buddy. That's my open invitation.
Daddy, my head was literally on the wall and my spider almost got it. Daddy.
Son, I cannot do this with you
Okay,
all night. You have... My camera, pointed to the left for some reason. That was strange. I'm in Chris Brown's body. Okay. Cut off their limbs. That's some real good advice, honestly. And considering the fact that I have never played Dead Space ever, I'm glad the game told me that. You haven't seen him in forever? Oh, yeah, I'm surprised you've not been here when this conversation has taken place, Nils. I could swear I thought you had been. Yeah, Marfia, my best buddy, would have died for him. Me and my wife were going through some marital issues. He stepped in, was basically ready and willing to ruin my entire life, steal my wife and my children away from me, and move to America and create a life with him. That's exactly what happened. Never got that far because I'm not a retard, and I didn't let that happen. But one of the side effects of being betrayed by him in such a terrible manner was that his ass had to be blasted out of my ass like a turd. And I mean, like, fucking holding that shit in for 3 days, tons of pressure built up. Hostile away ho. Couldn't have anything to do with him. So yeah, that was great. Leave your mother alone. She's sleeping. Now, not to take any blame off of her. She definitely had something to do with it. But she was also first trimester pregnancy hormone crazy. Okay? Marfia wasn't. Marfia knew what he was doing was wrong. It's unfortunate, because I do miss him sometimes. But, yeah. Why is that happening? Is it like pulling my camera to the door? I hope it's not stick drift. I would be very, very disappointed if I got to keep this thing and then that became a problem. No, what happened was she had been acting weird. I knew she was. I was perceptive. I was almost 110% sure she was pregnant based on the way she was acting and her, just little things. You don't spend 11 years of your life with a woman, have 5 kids, and then not pick up on stuff like that, right? So I knew something was weird. Then we had an argument, and after that, it was really weird for about a week. And he was acting weird. She was acting weird. It wasn't until I knew, and actually knew, that I believed that it was happening. Because I trusted him to that extent, and her, honestly, that I would have never had guessed it was him. I thought it was somebody else. When I saw her send him a message, immediately deleted it. I won't say what the message said, but I found out, confronted him about it, immediately blocked him, talked to my best friend of like 10 years. He's like, maybe you should hear him out. I unblocked him. Sent him a friend request. I said, do the right thing, man up, and tell me the truth about everything. I was like, I think I'm owed that. And he did. He did. He didn't really act like a man after the fact, when he kept giving in and not doing what he said, but he told me the truth to the best of his knowledge, supposedly. Yeah, I could not explain his actions. I guess they had a crush on each other over Call of Duty. And that's all it was. He's never lifted a finger for her or actually put in any work. And she realized, oh wow, what a dumb mistake. So, there's a reason why I'm still here. But, so that's why I didn't stream for weeks. I was trying to piece back together my life. And I'm still doing it. To be totally honest with you, Nils, the entire reason that I've lost my computer and everything else that I own and I'm now on the verge of losing my PS5 is because of that. It's because the second that I found out about that, she stopped working. DoorDashing died. Everything fucked up. I've been in a shitty situation ever since. So much so that I've done basically everything I can conceivably to fix it, but it's just taking time, and I'm miserable every day. So, it's been rough. But once again, like I said, she was 3 or 4 weeks pregnant, totally hormonal. That's not the only thing she did that made no sense. She was doing a lot of shit that made no sense. And some women, when you're in your early pregnancy, you do really dumb shit. So, I don't want, like I said, it's not all him. The thing is, Marfia knew, like I said, that it was wrong. He could have just said something to me about it the second that anything went that direction, and he didn't. He betrayed me, so. It sucks. That's why he's not here. Haven't spoken to him in over a month. Maintained contact with him for about 2 weeks after it happened. Thinking he was being truthful just to, get as much information as I could. Because, what a lot of you guys don't realize is that the day that I found out, and the next day I was 5 minutes away from leaving and moving out, and taking 3 of my kids with me. My wife was just like totally willing to hand them over. I mean, it was terrible. I almost lost everything. I ended up losing everything anyway, but you know, I kept what was most important, and that's my family. The other stuff is ultimately replaceable. Yeah, I don't know. I don't. What the fuck? Like, you live across the planet, and you like my best friend. I don't know what he was thinking. But I found out like 2 weeks after it happened, or 10 days after it happened, he was like messaging her in a way that I did not know. I found out, pretended to be her to get some information out of him. He basically said, "Yeah, I was gonna move over there and stay forever to surprise you." And he knew like what that meant. You don't get in a relationship with a woman with 5 fucking kids and not be a surrogate father. The difference is my ass would have been 20 minutes up the fucking road, like retarded. Oh, but don't worry, he made it perfectly clear he's not scared of me. Somebody that has never been physically violent in my entire life with anybody, never put my hands on anybody, and he knows that. But I guess when shit like that happens, your humanity just goes out the window. So, yeah, I don't know. What a retard. My best friend Sam says that he's just an evil piece of shit, and I've had a really hard time accepting that, but I think he might be right. I think he might be right. No, fuck off, game. The most important thing is that through this entire situation, I've done literally everything I can correctly. I've been the best person I can be. I've made the hard sacrifices. I've done it all. So at the end of the day, I genuinely can say that I did my best, and that's got to mean something, you know. I guess I was playing through this on hard mode before. I made it 2 hours in hard mode. Maybe I should switch back to hard mode. I didn't realize that. I haven't played this since May 2023. Holy shit. Son, go to bed. The spiders come from outside, buddy. Or behind the walls in like the areas of the house. So terrible, I wish be friends away, but a teenager being friends with an adult, I don't know, it's probably kind of weird. Yeah. Well, that's exactly why I don't allow myself to really develop friendships with viewers that are not adults. That's also why I'm not nearly as accepting of people under the age of 18 joining my Discord. I've always been that way because as a father, I find that absolutely, utterly terrifying and disgusting, and that's not the kind of person I am. So, but we're friendly over stream, and that's good enough for me. You know, maybe one day, Nils, when you're 18, you know, if you're still on the channel, be different. Why? It's like a... The camera is like dragging back. Is that like a setting? Yeah, me too, Guitar Jams. Okay, I think it might be a setting where I'll drag the camera and it'll drag back to the left a little bit, like... Gameplay, maybe? Yeah, but it seems like... Orient view to locator path. It did it a second ago. I saw it. Oh, you see? I guess it has to do with how my character's oriented.
Whoa, yeah. Or maybe it's a relationship between the camera and the wall.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it is. Just a time sink, Nils. Just a time sink, man. One day. But yeah, I'm sure we'd get along quite nicely if you were an adult. But honestly, I don't really feel like it matters at this point. I feel like we can still have great discussions on stream without that being an issue, you know? Let's try my best to treat everybody on stream respectfully and equally. I just sometimes find out, you know, age differences. A lot of people that are under the age of 18 are just actually very honest about it, which I feel like most people probably just don't know. Well, it's because it's so common for people to lie, you know, but yeah, my stream chat's very honest. What, son? Dude, he never stops. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I certainly hope that's not true. Okay, Nils.
Like for example, if I hate someone, I can't just not show them the It hurts me more
Oh, yeah. Dude, game! Okay. Where did you come from, Cotton Joe? I've been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Joe? Whoop, 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 well. Son, no. Good night. Last chance, or you will be punished. Go to bed. 5. Okay, I have to. I'll come back. I'll come back at 4 later. I'm telling you. Okay. Oh, well, I'm dead. So, what a disaster. Yep, 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 well. Get up, down, God, now, Joe. I've been married a long time. Where did you come from? Where did you come from? Cotton Eye. Okay. Gotta drink my shit. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not having fun playing this, but I know I haven't really been able to put much focus on it. This is just one of those games that I've always had. I don't know if I'd say reservations. Like, I've had fun playing it. I think the most fun I had was on PC with mouse and keyboard, though. But I think that's probably the biggest difference is I'm not a big controller person. Well, that's easy to fix, at least. Shit, man, I've done it, bruh. I done it, man. I played it. There's a mouse fix. Yeah, it's easy. Oh, I agree. Yeah. Look, I agree. You should never have to install a mod to fix something like that. But PC gaming back then was just so bad. Like that was an era where most games were console ports that had tons of issues, so. Yeah, exactly. Dude, why is it locking me onto that retard? Okay. Dude, there's like a melee button, isn't there? How do I do it? Oh, it's L. Okay. Oh, sometimes I wonder if he's in here when I'm talking about what he did. I guess your brother dropped something. He told me that he was, so I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I was under the impression that once we stopped being friends, or, stopped talking, that he was still going to be on the channel. Like, yeah, I even left that in one of my farewell messages to him. I was like, that's the reason I unmuted him in the chat, because having him in my life as a viewer is one thing. I'm just not, I don't imagine I would ever bridge that connection with him. But, I mean, I don't want to starve him of the opportunity to still, if he likes being here and he likes talking to people, even though the whole chat hates him. Rightfully so. But I also feel kind of scummy talking about it sometimes, but it's like he did it to himself. It's my life, I can talk about it, I don't think Mafia is inherently an evil person. He's definitely a piece of shit for doing that, but I don't think I wouldn't say that he is just a bad person. I think he made a mistake for sure, but making a mistake is one thing. It's what you do after that that's important, and that's the thing that a lot of people really just don't get. Like, what do you do when you do something bad? What do you do to fix it? To me, that's more important. And lie. Yeah, exactly. Ain't that cool? Yeah, I know this happened, and I know I said I was going to block you and your wife and then not talk to y'all. But actually, I'm going to keep messaging on her secret Facebook. And then say that I have all the messages auto-deleted, even though she asked me not to show you the messages the day that all this happened. I fucking knew that he was full of shit on that, but at the same time, I was like, I didn't have much proof other than it was just a hunch type thing. But I didn't find out till like a week ago. I went back and saw a message where that was... She didn't tell him not to show me, but she said, what are you going to do? Send this to him as well? And it wasn't even anything bad, literally. It was just, I fucked up. I shouldn't have done this. And he was like, yeah, it'll never happen again. Where's the loyalty to your brother, dude? I don't get it. We're talking about unobtainium pussy that has given birth to 5 kids, okay? Is it worth it? Like, what, he doesn't even know. He doesn't even know what it's like to live with her, or the responsibility of life, or any of that. It's crazy to me. I don't understand. I'm committed to my wife because I have committed so many years of my life to her. I love her. It's different. But it's like, oh, I've known this person for 8 months. You know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to take over responsibility. Right, it's because he never had any children of his own. He thought it'd be easier just to jump right in there with my psychotic 9-year-old, who would have definitely made his life a living hell. But hey. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Okay. Well, vaginas don't work that way, Guitar Jams. The point, me saying that was not to comment on what a vagina is like after giving birth, because it's the same as it was at the very beginning, okay? It goes back to normal. It goes back to normal. Sometimes it takes a few weeks, but it goes back to normal. Okay, so that's definitely not a problem. I'm happy. As happy with it now as I ever was. Okay. However, as a man picking a mate, you think about things like that. Okay, and you're like, I don't know. It's like I want to start a life with somebody. Of all the people you could do that with, you know, it seems like he was taking off about 7 bites too much to chew. 6 children and 1 husband that would not have been happy about any of it. Doesn't sound worth it for a crush over a video game. Like, seriously. It doesn't sound like any thought was put into that. It's a whole bunch of retardation. What? It's not going to, son. The spider's long gone. Go to bed. You should be scared of making me angry because you ain't going to bed. Yeah, I know, and I've been griping, and you still ain't listening. Go to bed. Last chance, son. Okay, run is toggle. Okay. I think that is the reason I don't enjoy this game is because I don't understand the flow of combat yet, and that's kind of a huge part of this. Oh, I got one behind me. Can you? I'm not good at this game, man. I'm so not good at it. And by the way, Guitar, I'm not like trying to get onto or anything. I wanted to clarify. That's not what I meant. Now, is it possible for a woman to have a bunch of children and things, kind of shift permanently? Maybe. But I've heard that that's kind of a myth, No, it's not like actually really true. Like God really did design vaginas to be as elastic as possible, Honestly, remarkable. Remarkable on the part of God. He made some crazy good design choices, okay? I don't know. For me, though, even if that were the case, it wouldn't matter. I'd make that shit work. I was talking to my other friend the other night, and me and him I was like, yeah, for me, like, the whole thing about sex is, it's, the person you're having with it matters. It's how you feel about them. That like, makes the whole experience for me. I'm just not a physicality, not necessarily thinking about that, Run, 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 run. Run, Forrest. Run. Fuck this game. Wow. I'm sorry to hear you got banned from his chat, Nils. Okay. No, matter of fact, you're grounded. 4. Snake AIDS. Yeah, that's scary.
Just let me know what
Benson to engineering. You got a stasis module handy? We need one in tram maintenance stat. The autoloader's fried. I got a damaged tram car on the tracks, and if the whole system's gridlocked, can't see their call. Sample unit sends you a stasis module now.
and then all of a sudden it says I blow it up on me.
No idea. A lot of
So
shit's
I
been
picked the
breaking
higher
down.
up and say, you know what, I'll take
Hearing
it.
this. Down to here's where no one sees.
Accidentally.
Yeah. Well, I like that. I like it when I don't know if I really hate stuff like the spot that they ban me makes it so like, okay, no rain, no darkness, you have to do this stuff like this stuff. Now I know why I like it. It's like a forever thing.
That is exactly why Mr. Mafia has been fucking ejected from my life. Because I needed that same, I need that. I'm the same type of way. I also want that in situations. Like if you're gonna break, it needs to be as clean a break as possible. Which is why it's so much more difficult breaking, away from somebody you're married to. Because infinitely more complicated. But friendships, it'll hurt. Stuff like that. Maybe you really like a channel you get banned from, but I mean, ultimately, it's like a drop in the bucket compared to the rest of your life. I mean, it's basically a one-to-one remake. Aim assist is, like, terrible in this game. And I'm too bad to play. Oh, it definitely is. Well, it's a remake in the sense that they rebuilt the entire game in a new engine. But it is not a remake in the sense that they took liberties. I mean, they did take some. Yeah, like a lot of the Resident Evil remakes are good examples.
We can't run the trams without it.
They're always a tiny thing. They're always that kind of does it.
Yeah. Honestly impressive. And they're doing that and making great sequels at the same time somehow. No, they canceled Part 2 Guitar Jams, unfortunately. It literally was in development. They canceled it, even though this is successful. I think it just has something to do with the EA being fucking cringe. Like, some business decision. Because a lot of people like the second one. A lot of people like it more. Oh yeah? Were they gonna do something else with that?
So they were initially supposed to say that possibly you didn't make enough money to buy GayStation.
Dude, people still talk about that game to this very day. Not bad. Can you die? Please? Like Callisto Protocol? Yeah, I like it. I'm, like, getting made fun of relentlessly for liking that game. Very beautiful game, interesting concept. Never really played anything quite like it. I would say the gameplay is, and it's got a lot of Sonyisms, like shimmying through cracks and walls and stuff. But I mean, it's only like a 10-hour game, 12 hours maybe. It's a game you can play, enjoy, appreciate, and, still be critical of. But everybody that I know is like just purely critical. Nobody's fair to it, stuff like that. And then I think that's bullshit. I think it's like a 7 out of 10 for me. Well, the performances are good, the graphics are fucking amazing, and the combat is fun. A lot of people like to say that it's only melee, but no, you get weapons that you can use. They are just not the core focus of the combat. And it depends on the player more than anything what difficulty you play on. But I was using guns tons. Like, you don't have to only melee every enemy. The areas are great. Like I said, the story's interesting. I like the final villain. I like the guy that plays him. Hey, Code Man, what's up, man? I think it is a very misunderstood game. When it came out, a lot of people liked it, a lot of people didn't. But now, with time, most people... Well, I mean, people that I know, like I said, really like to shit on it and treat me like I'm a retard for liking it. I think it's a fun game, though. It's a great experience. Maybe the replay value is not great, whatever, but I don't know, because I haven't played it in 5 years, 3 years. Well, they also gave Prey 2017 like a super low score because their save corrupted or something. They're just rage baiters. That's all they are. They rage bait. So true, Gitaji. That's good. Oh yeah, I bet especially when it goes on sale. That's a game that I would like to play on stream when I get a computer back, but never something I was able to get. I mean, I love games like that, Resident Evil 7, Alien Isolation, first-person horror games with, stakes and stuff. I like stuff like that. Probably my favorite genre of game overall. It's just hard to find a really good one, and I would say Alien Isolation is one of the good ones. I could actually do that on my hand cam Switch stream. That'd be fucking janky as fuck to stream, but I could. Okay, by the way, the highest viewership we've had in a stream in a hot minute, guys, so I appreciate you all being here. Well, what am I doing? Oh, yeah, I've got to... Yeah. That's what Pumpkin was talking about. You gotta get a Discord, Guitar Jams. Join sometime. Chat, man. Oh, thank goodness. There we go. I like the whole flashlight when you ADS thing, too. Pretty cool. Oh, here we go. Okay, I think I'm starting to get it a little bit. Oh, it has to do with sprinting. Okay. Okay, yeah. Interesting. Kind of a weird floaty camera when you do that. Oh shit. Okay, Theo Vaughn just said you met gay guys by doing drugs. What? Charge me! Hell yeah. Some good weapons in this fucking game too that I remember. Yep. Do I have like a special? I think I have. I have got like a special helmet or something with. Something. I don't remember what, but I could like change my helmet or my outfit to look like the classic Dead Space outfit in either this or the PC version, not the PS. Fuck, I'm a retard. I love to fuck hard. I'm gonna come hard on top of cock. Aw. Anybody heard Will Smith's freestyle raps recently? Dude, yeah, he's like, you want to disrespect my name, you better come up on the stage or I'm gonna walk up on that stage. It's like, just that. What the fuck? I just got it. Yo, my cock is rock hard. My name is Will Smith and I just slapped Chris Rock hard. There you go. That was pretty fucking tight. I can't lie. No matter how hot. Fuck, man. Is this gonna be... Yeah, it was kind of fire, though. Until that one time I slapped that guy and I got fired, though. What am I doing? Hold on. Suck this way! Fuck this way! Die, bitch! What? How did me stomping on him blow that up? Fuck me in the butt and call me gay while you come in my ass. What is up with this shit? Fuck, man. Yeah, remember when I said maybe hard mode wasn't a good idea and I picked medium? I don't miss video games where this was a thing. Where you could come out of a checkpoint and just get totally fucked. Skull, that's my favorite type of dip. I like to put it up under my balls. And I've got gum disease. Fuck! It did let me switch. Walk this way! Talk this way! Talk this way! Had to lower their volume for a sec, yeah. Wait, what? Motherfucker, dude. Oh, 38 people chat. Handle. Okay, my bad. I'm retarded. I was like, I thought you were getting pinged or something. Why am I not using stasis more, honestly? Heal, bitch. I literally have no healing. Fuck me in the... Call me fucking balls, dude. Ball sag. Big balls. Do a little... Okay. Okay, guys. This is a disaster. Yeah. Honestly, Code Bam, I'd have to fucking agree, buddy. This is... Open! No. I've only picked up one healing item, apparently. And I've been destroying every box, every corpse. Okay. They can just walk in here. I thought the door would close behind me. They can just open it? Okay, game. Dude, I'm losing my mind right now. Okay. Pause for a second. I'll finish my drink. Unpause. I'm gonna stasis freeze him, shoot his fucking legs off, have sex with his broken off leg, okay? And then we're going to stomp on him, get some ammo, not health, because the game hates us, and unlike Resident Evil, this is not designed in a way that is conducive to, the player's playstyle, which is that it would give me items that I need, because the game should be smart enough to know that, okay? And then we're gonna get fucking gang raped by the other two enemies. Not gonna die though. We're gonna stasis freeze one of them. We're gonna blast his big toe off, cure his diabetes, or at least satiate the pain for a little bit. And then I'm gonna run to that room. The guy's gonna follow me in from behind, eat on my butt cheeks like fucking muffins. Okay. I'm gonna turn around and right before I bust a nut from the ass licking, I'm gonna shoot him in the head, decapitate him, kill him instantly, and call it a day. Okay, I just realized there's explosive barrels everywhere. What the fuck? Why? 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 Honestly, at this rate, I don't give a fuck if I keep the PS5. Don't reload, whore. Okay, maybe I should push this guy. Dude, I've got aim assist on. This is the 60 FPS mode, by the way. I could only imagine how bad this would be at 30. Just give me a fist up in my pussy hole. I'ma come hard up on top of your bowl cut. I am a bitch. I love fish nuts. I wanna suck up on them balls and get up. Is there a stasis somewhere. Doesn't matter. I mean, I've got enough stasis. The problem is that one, I keep missing them, and two, they just come unfrozen before I can kill the other one. Okay. There. Fuck. 35 people in the stream, by the way. Appreciate it. Okay, okay. We did something. Then the game will not checkpoint it. Don't worry.
Isaac, we can't stay here.
I think it wants me to suffer.
Daniel, get ready to go.
Okay, we gotta... Okay. Yeah, we'll get damage. Okay. Definitely want some HP. Die! Can't see shit. Okay, he's dead. Okay. Just trying to get a little bit. Okay, 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 okay. Fuck, man. Not a big fan of the whole having to press the button to see where to go thing, though. Oh, that's interesting how it shines through.
We're on board. Something hit the roof, but it seems operational.
Quarantine lockdown is lifted, so you can get to the hangar. Comms are still down though, so be ready for anything.
What's the plan? You and Johnston fix up the Kelly. We report to the bridge. Standard emergency protocol.
What protocol? Hammond, people are dying here.
And I'm not losing anyone else. We stick to procedure. We'll get through this.
Stasis. What? Whoa! Okay. Okay, no, I gotta go back to ship. Okay. Okay. What I really need is a fucking save station, game. Uh,
Right between the eyes, and it didn't die. You're attached to his fucking arms and legs up. For God's sake, send help.
please.
Well, I guess that's one difference between Dead Space original and reboot.
What?
Well, because if you're saying that you need a space station, if you need a space station, then it's clearly not like the original.
Oh, they're
I
not.
couldn't walk 2 steps without there being a space station.
Oh. Yeah, they're pretty sparse in this version. Maybe they, I don't know, maybe they did that on purpose. Walk this way, give me a kiss. Dick and balls. I think there's one here somewhere. Fucking bitch. Fucking bitch. Honestly, stasis is kind of broken when you're not dead.
Isaac, we made it to the bridge.
Honestly, almost played Resident Evil 4 OG tonight.
There's no survivors. Daniels is trying to get into the command.
But I was like, you know what? If this is going to be potentially my last day with this puppy, might as well make it count with something that I won't be able to play. God willing, that if I sell every piece of physical media I have, I can make $200. I really hope so. But if they're like, yeah, I'll give you $100 for it all, I'm gonna be like, okay, you guys sell ropes? Not for any particular use case. Right, OMG. Let me stroke off your cock. If you want to die, I can make you come so hard that you cry. Good gosh, do a slide. Honestly, I'm still a big fan of the whole messaging up my bud and being like, yeah, actually, I think you should still move to America. Just be with me instead. Maybe we'll have like tons of gay sex for a year, and then I'll be like, I'll come up with some excuse to break it off, and then his whole life will be ruined. And it sounds like fun. JK, LOL. Unfortunately, I could never put my cock in another man's ass. Have you ever seen him? Have you guys actually ever seen him? Hmm. Oh, nothing. Just looking for my phone. Is it? I had no idea. Okay, so me and him are both big dudes. He's got a very particular look to him. Maybe it's like I kind of look southern, you know. Grizzly Adams did have a beard type shit. I don't know what it's like over there in El Denmarco, but definitely doesn't look American. Not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, he could, I suppose. I don't know. Never known anybody. I mean, I know tons of people on stream that live in that part of the world, but I've never like seen them. Can you drop dead, bitch? Before I have you sex like a dead fish? Wait.
What's happening down there?
Johnston's gone.
I'm honestly kind of excited to go back to work Wednesday too. Hopefully the shifts are there and I don't get sent home. Like,
I'm not losing two good people for
I
nothing.
kind of want to.
What about the command computer?
It's a brick. All the primary systems.
Well, I'd like to have a fat wad of cash in my wallet. That'd be nice.
Track this rig.
And I think I'll have fun with it because it's repetitive. I love repetitive shit.
Captain Ben
Also, just
location medical.
I really like driving there with my wife, and I haven't got to come home late yet, but driving home at 4 a.m. be an adventure. You know, nobody's out. It'd be great. I just like stuff like that. I used to DoorDash in the dark, and then I had some good experiences and then a ton of bad ones, like enough that it just depends on where you're dashing, because you do it down here where I live in the country where a lot of people live on like super steep roads that have tons of holes and it's just terrible driving conditions. It becomes a nightmare. A lot of people live on the side of the road and you've always got traffic behind you, so when you have to pull in, we're talking like these tiny, super narrow driveways that are difficult to turn into, surrounded by ditches, stuff like that. Small med pack is 2,000. I gotta say, I really don't think that was very well balanced price wise. Oh wait. Okay, I can put on the other suit. $43 people in here. What's up, everybody? Read the description. Want to learn a bit about the channel? Discord up in there too. Anybody wants to join that? It's a great little community we got going on there. Yeah, I think that this looks so much better. I love this. Is this the OG suit? Or is this the new one? I feel like this looks like the old one, but I could be wrong. I own Dead Space OG on PC and on the Xbox, and I've tried playing it on both and could never get into it. Not a big fan of how it looks. But it's basically just like Resident Evil 4. It's so much like Resident Evil 4 in so many ways. Which makes sense considering the guy that built the game was like, yeah, Resident Evil 4 came out. We're like, what can we do with that? Hey, Bib. Nice to see you, brother. I'm doing all right, man. Just trying to figure some stuff out. Trying to compensate. I don't get paid till next Wednesday. I'm trying to save the PS5 so I don't have to. I mean, I've got a PS4 on backup, but let's put it this way. It doesn't work very well, and the stream quality is much, much worse. But I'm limited to games that I've played a million times. I mean, I've got a couple games on there that I haven't played a million. Like, I could play Ghost of Tsushima on there. But yeah, just adult shit, man. You know how it is. Know how it is. I think. I don't remember if Bib. I don't remember. I've met so many people on here. Oh, safe station. Yes. Save complete. Just like I beat my meat and I just pedicured my feet. I'm living in the heat. I'ma beat the sheets. Get whip. I come on the peeps. Yeah, the peep, marshmallows taste, better with my fucking cum on 'em, bitch. I like fish sticks. They tasty shit with ketchup on my dick. I'm really sick. Gonna get stick. If you skip playing games, you'd be willing to play any games you'd be willing to. All I have is the PlayStation 5 and the PlayStation 4. That's it. I've got a Nintendo Switch. I have two technically, although somehow my children broke the Nintendo. I mean, it still works, I think, but they like pushed the entire analog stick, the right analog stick mechanism over to the side. So I'm gonna have to probably pay somebody money at some point to repair that. I was gonna do a hand cam Switch stream where I play like Donkey Kong Country or Super Mario World or something, but I haven't done that yet. I don't have any. I've got one single Joy-Con for my regular Switch, and my son stole it from me. Took it to my mom's house. I recently just got it back, but I can't stream from it, which is RIP on that. So if I did a hand cam stream, and I don't have any Joy-Cons, then I can't really do a hand cam stream. I have to sit it on my desk and put the phone in front of it, and then it would just be terrible. I have to use my Pro controller. So I haven't done that yet. Although I am looking forward to trying it. I think it'll be 2007 as fuck. Yeah, I'm not necessarily worried about getting another computer anytime soon either. I'm gonna start, putting back for one. It wouldn't take me long. I mean, if I really fucking grinded for it, I could get one in the next few weeks, but I honestly think maybe I need a break from it. I usually just drive myself crazy on computers anyway. That way it'll be more meaningful when I come back to it. I forget what I'm supposed to do here. Just stasis it? There's something. Retrieve the captain's rig. Yeah, I mean, I will. Heard it's got an RTX 5070 in it, but, whatever. I'll help. Oh, okay. There we go. Yeah, well, I mean, food's not going to be an issue. I'll be making fucking bank. So, not worried about that. Like I said, I could afford a computer. I don't care enough to. If that makes any sense. As long as I can play the games that are coming out that I want to play, like Silent Hill F, Little Nightmares 3, RE9, I'd be so happy with that. It's just a waiting game. Just a waiting game. Gotta fucking... Well, wait to get paid. That's the waiting game part. Okay, why? Oh, I forgot I can throw shit now. Isn't that broken in this game? Now, what I did think about doing, Bib, though, was getting... I actually found a mini PC that was, like, incredibly powerful. It just, the graphics in it aren't great, but we're talking, like, something like... I've got an RX 570 in a box somewhere. So I can get, like, a GPU dock at some point and add to it, but... I want to get, like, a cheap computer, like, build one with an APU in it or something, just for streaming. So I can have, like, the Linux stuff, and I could just, like, capture card the PlayStation or something. And with time, when prices kind of normalize and shit, I'll buy, like, a 9070 XT down the line, something like that. But when I say that I don't necessarily care to have a computer, I don't mean, like, I need access to a computer, of course, to make the stream as good as possible, but I don't mean, like, I care enough to like, get a really decent one yet. I just need something that's passable, I mean, that mini PC, dude, it's like $380. It's like insanely good. And the APU in it would probably be more than good enough to still play a lot of games. 32 gigabytes of LPDDR5 at 6400 megahertz, a terabyte PCI Gen 4 NVMe SSD, and an 8-core 16-thread Ryzen chip. Super small, low power, and totally something I could pair like I said, a desktop GPU with down the line. So I'm kind of leaning towards that, just getting something like that, using it, get a capture card, and then down the line get a better GPU. Or, I mean, get an adapter and just, plug the 570 up to it if I ever needed it. But I would eventually like to have like a 9070 XT or a 9060 XT as like my main GPU at some point. But I just see, the thing is, I don't care if I have to play my games at 720p low settings. That's done. That doesn't bother me. To me, the fun in streaming comes specifically from talking to the chatters and just being present. So probably I'll get something like that, right? That I can just add a GPU to later, and modern games, ones that it can't really handle well, PlayStation 5 would handle all that. I'm gonna get rid of my physical media collection later today and see if I can cover the shit I gotta take care of with that to try to spare the PS5 the axe, but I have to see what happens. There's no guarantees, but if that is the case, and it just sucks too, because like I said, I'm a week away from a good paycheck. Like next Wednesday night, I'll be more than good, but gotta make it till then. And door dashing is fucked right now, man. It is so fucked. I've never seen it this bad. I've been dashing for years. I used to make $17 an hour door dashing, and now it's like for like the past week and a half. Honestly, it's been like totally dead. Maybe it's just like that transition right before school starts back. A lot of people aren't ordering. I'm sure it'll get good again at some point, but fuck. Yeah, I could have easily made that money. Just ain't getting no orders. Nobody's ordering. Or the people that are ordering aren't tipping. So, Well, here's what I mean, Bib. The quality of the PS5 is fine. I need to be able to interface a better microphone. I'd like to get a camera back, you know what I mean? So I need a computer for stuff like that. Like if I could just capture card the PS5, one, I could stream it the highest bit rate possible, and the computer wouldn't be rendering a game at the same time. It would just be capturing an input in OBS. But I could actually like get a microphone that's decent, something that can cut out some background noise. I could apply noise filters in OBS. It's not a problem right now, because everybody's asleep. But there's so many times that I want to go live and I just don't because the noise levels are terrible. And little things like that, and I could still do Linux content that's less gaming oriented, So that's why I don't think it's important to have like a super powerful PC. I mean, it would be powerful in every way but the graphics. So, and then I could capture card the Switch, because I'm not gonna lie, one thing I'd love to do on the channel is like start speedrunning some Nintendo games like Mario Odyssey, Mario World, Donkey Kong Country, games that I just absolutely adore. I would love to do that, shake it up a little bit. I've wanted to do that forever, but never had a capture card. I fucking love Mario Odyssey, though. I would love to speedrun that shit on stream. I would love it if you Mario'd my Odyssey, honestly. I think you're gonna be my revenge guy. The Odyssey. Oh, and then see if I'm talking to Pumpkin, he could be heard on stream. Just little things like that. Because that sounds schizophrenic as fuck, talking to people in a Discord chat where they can't be heard. So I usually plan things out. Since me and her are going to be working together, we'll be making double the income. So I'd probably wait a few weeks, save up $2,000-$3,000 before I would do something like that. If I can go from there. Eventually, we're going to have to start paying for babysitting at like an actual place, and I'm not looking forward to that. But I don't think my mother's going to always... I mean, I'm going to be paying her handsomely for it, don't get me wrong. But she's been dealing with a lot of shit off my brother, unfortunately, who's, he's something. Let's put it that way. Okay, see, I keep forgetting that I can see where to go by pressing that button. But most importantly, if I get the Linux stuff going again, I think the channel will start growing.
With medication and zero-G therapy, patient Harris
Well,
is
see, Bib, that's the thing. Like, I'm really good at it, but I'm not like a professional. I never really had the inclination to get better at it, you know. But that's because I couldn't stream it. Like, I want to share it with people. And when I'm streaming, that inspires me to learn new things, you know. Like, I kind of know how to speedrun a lot of the game, but I want to, like, really get into it on stream. Make that, like, a series or something, because it truly is wonderful. Like, play Mario, I think, is it Mario Wonder? I could do, like, a co-op playthrough of that with my children or with my wife on stream. I'm going to do a stream eventually where I teach my son how to beat Dark Souls. I'm just going to let him play, and I'll coach him when he has trouble. I think that would be fucking sick, too. Although, honestly, I think my 5-year-old son would probably do better than my 9-year-old just because he's wicked with video games for some reason. Very perceptive. Hey, Veer, what's up, man? Nice to see you, bro. Your favorite game? I'm starting to like it a little bit. Now that I'm kind of getting the gameplay loop a little bit more. Find a hydrazine tank. I do hydrazine anks. I'ma shank my dick blanks. I can't shoot him, but I can stomp his fucking corpse. Okay, whatever, game. You fucking suck. Eat my balls. Yeah, no matter what happens, though, as long as I can stream Silent Hill F, like when it drops, and like I said, Little Nightmares 3 and RE9, I'll be perfectly content. I don't care if it's on PS5. I wanna pre-order that like the day before, so I have a reserved copy, and I want to do that shit the second it drops. Very important to me that I get to do that. Because now that I have an audience, I've got people to share it with, you know? And before it was like I would stream and nobody would watch, but I like would love to look back on my experience of that game and remember that everybody was here and that we all had a good time. And if the game sucks, at least it'll be funny for you guys. But I think I might have just enough to make it work. So, oh, I've got to put this somewhere. Oh, in here. Can you fuck it? Yeah, I'd love to do stuff like that, like gaming in Linux, but not necessarily natively. You know, like I could still do gaming content in Linux where I'm using Linux as the door to game, whether that's through capture or emulation, all sorts of cool things I could do. So that's stuff to look forward to. Silent Hill F comes out in September, so that's like the next really important thing, game release-wise, that I'm interested in. This game is really fucking cheap sometimes. I will say, though, it's disappointing since me and Murphy aren't friends anymore. He was the guy that I had in my life that I could talk about that stuff with. So I've been kind of struggling to cope with that, not having that anymore. Because, I don't know, I'm like, my best friend will listen to me talk about it, but he doesn't really care, right? And my wife just isn't interested at all. She doesn't like that type of stuff. So stream chat, Pumpkin, people that watch are like the next step in that. I don't. I guess we'll do that, whatever. Yeah. We have over 50 people in the stream, by the way, tonight, guys. It's probably the best that the stream has done in a hot minute, so. Hopefully it'll be a playthrough worth watching. I mean, I can't stay up too late, but I will try to make as much progress as possible in the next hour or two. Unless I just get infinitely pissed off at the game, in which case I'll fucking throw my PlayStation in the trash. I'm trying to remember what the fuck to do. Like, I know I have to put that in something in the wall to turn the power on. Is it in here? No. Seen more than a couple seconds Silent Hill gameplay, so I'll be looking forward to actually seeing some gameplay on stream. Yeah, well, I beat Silent Hill 2. See, this is where it kind of started for me. I never really played the OG Silent Hills, speedrun stuff like that, but so I knew Silent Hill 2 Remake was coming out, and I remember I went to Walmart 2 days before it launched, and they had copies on the shelf. I tried to buy it because I was planning on getting it when it came out, just to try something new. And I went to check out. They scanned it. They're like, "Yeah, we can't sell this to you. It's not out yet." And I'm like, "But it's on the shelf." And I was like, "That's not like my fault. Like I want to buy it." And the manager came out. And she's like, "Yeah, unfortunately, somebody made a mistake and put it on the shelf." So I walked over to GameStop and I was like, "Are there any pre-order slots open?" They're like, "Yeah, there's a whole bunch of them." So I pre-ordered it, went back, got it, streamed the entire game on this channel. Those stream VODs are unlisted, of course, because just well, I have like almost 1,000 unlisted stream VODs. It's just too much. Overloads my live view. But I have played it since, and I find that game in particular, at least, and I don't know if it'll be the same way as Silent Hill F, because that's a totally new story. I might feel differently about it, but Silent Hill 2 Remake is kind of heavy and slow in a very particular way that I find it difficult to get back into on PS5 specifically. Although when I was playing it on PC about a month ago, I did have a lot of fun with it. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it too, man. It's gonna be great. Oh, it's right fucking there. I'm so stupid. This is what I'm talking about, guys. This is how my brain works. It was right there. No idea. I had no idea. Find a hydrazine tank. What does it want me to route the power to number 2? It's also just so weird to think that my entire friendship with him was built on this PlayStation, dude. Holy shit. I went through our entire message history. I found some very interesting things in there. Like, within a week of being his friend, he was calling me daddy and shit. That, well, he would send me hearts and stuff. Just very, very, like, yeah. And in hindsight, with how much we had in common and the fact that he is bisexual, I honestly sometimes wonder if, like, what if it had been the other way around? What if it had been me that was like that, you know? And not the opposite. I think it might be a totally different story being told this past month, man. It would have been different. See, the thing is, I loved him like a brother. I wonder how he loved me, though. I wonder if he loved me like a brother he wanted to fuck, you know? I mean, we would joke around in a gay way, but I do that with all my guy friends. I think that's, you know, I've heard from many people that that's just something guys do. So it doesn't feel unnatural, but I do think it's a little bit different when you're doing that with somebody that's actually gay, that is capable of, you know, because I'm not. So for me, it's just funny. It's like honestly kind of a way to show that that doesn't matter to you. You know, it's like if you can joke like that with somebody, gay or straight, like I mean, you must care about them. I wouldn't just do that with somebody random, you know. I think that that's different. Dark again? Oh, I can fly. Okay, I'm starting to like this game a little bit. These flying controls are not good, but not bad. Now, the one friend that I joke with in a gay way that is not receptive at all is my best friend. I'll say something like, "Yeah, I'm gonna drive over to your house and suck your cock," and be like, "I will shoot you in the head with my pistol." I love it. It's great. Great camaraderie we have there. Can I fucking...
Still holding your position. What's happening there? Did you find Nicole?
Her office is empty. No sign of
Oh, good. The locker.
found some
Thank
high
God.
that should work on the barricade. I just need to find a shock pad.
Okay, work fast, Isaac.
I could swear there's a way to knock credits off like that, but... Oh, wait. Wow, I'm retarded. Okay. Where's your corpse at, bro? Okay.
What the hell? Let's shut the whole ship. I'll check it out.
I wonder if there's any secrets that you can access by flying. I bet there is. I think I might have just done that. Oh, fuck. Come on. Yo, what is up with the aim assist? What is happening? Dude, I'm getting sick. I'm dead. Okay. That was honestly cinematic, like a corpse flying out into space. I like that. Ishimura planet side team. Fuck me to let go green. I'm a turn green, lean, mean machine. Come on, mean. Was the credit on this locker? Yep. Wish I could boost or something.
What the hell? Let's shut the whole ship. I'll check it out.
Can I, like, turn? Oh, I can fly faster.
Took one step out of the captain's nest and Chen, that thing, he almost got me. I trapped him in a damaged escape pod. He's snarling like, this is fucked up. Hurry, Isaac.
Pulse round schematics? Okay. Fuck, of course I get fucking bored. Fuck, man. Okay. There we go. Okay. Wait. There we go. I think I'm finally getting it. Is this why people like this game? Okay. Bench. No nodes. Fuck. I wonder if there's a way to, like, kind of like Dark Souls where you can pick up the items you need really quickly. I wonder if there's, like, extra nodes kind of littering the place that you could pick up. Come on, YouTube, PlayStation 5 web browser. Pretty fucking retarded that the PS4 web browser is. By the way, anybody in the chat like Happy Gilmore and see that the sequel came out and a lot of people hate it? No, I'm trying to fucking save complete. Somebody's closer. You jackass. Dude, I kid you not, a 30-minute and 9-second ad. Suck my cock. Yeah, Happy Gilmore is like one of the best comedies of the 90s, like really good. A lot of Adam Sandler's movies back then were awesome. Like Billy Madison's also really good. I think Big Daddy came out in the 2000s. It's really good. Yes Man is not an Adam Sandler movie, it's a Jim Carrey movie, but it's really good. Wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend. You could cut ties with all the lies that you've been living in. And if you do not want to see me again, I would understand. Yeah. And the angry boy a bit too insane, icing over a secret pain. You know you don't belong. Honestly, one of my favorite bands of all time because of that movie. Heard that song over. My dad's like, "Oh, Third Eye Blind." He bought me the CD, The Greatest Hits, 20 songs. Never looked back. Well, until they released their 2019 album that had one of the worst songs they've ever made on it. It's just terrible. Flash of light on the burial shroud. I know something's wrong. Everyone I know has got a reason to say You could put the past away. I'm fucking dead in this game. I wanna kill my cock. I am so tired of dying and I'm loving lots of locks. Yeah. Why? Yeah, I'm on normal. Why do I have no health? Like seriously. I've had everything but health. I don't know. I've been exploring and opening doors and trying to loot as much as possible. I just don't have any. Well, there goes all my fucking stasis. Fuck. Table and he's gonna code, and I do not think anyone knows what they're doing here. Oh, I did think if the PS5 goes bye bye, I did have a thought. What if I hack it and put Linux on it? Because I know the base PS4 does really well with that. And then I just used it like that on stream. Because I could theoretically install OBS and just stream from it directly. It would be a terrible experience. I mean, it'd be functional, right? It'd be something. That would be taking the gaming and Linux thing to another fucking level. I just don't know if mine is compatible. I mean, it's like a launch model PS4, so I would assume maybe it would be doable. I don't know how complicated it would be, but if it's possible, I don't see why I couldn't. Game, give me some healing, please. There. Yeah, I don't know, though, Codeman. This is the thing. But I think you could download any file and update to that. Like, factory reset it and then just update it. I don't think it's hard to downgrade it. Could be wrong, but... Oh, it's circle! I've been pressing the wrong button. Oh, I got a node. Good. Wow, I'm a fucking idiot. Shock pad, okay. Wrong, wrong. Everyone's got to face down the demons. Yeah, well, I know that there's one through the web browser that you can do. I just don't know if my particular model is susceptible. I mean, to use it, I had to update it, of course. So I did, but I don't imagine there wouldn't be a way to somehow circumvent that, honestly. Surely there is. All I know is that the PS4 Pro has the same compatibility, but it is a less functional experience. So people recommend that if you're going to run Linux on a PS4, you want to do it on like a regular model. Or a Slim. I've got access to both. My son has a Slim here that just sits here. You could put the past away. I wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend. You could cut ties with all the lies that you've been living in. Okay, we got the suit upgrade. Good. I would understand The angry boy a bit too insane. I sing over a secret pain. You know you don't belong. Okay. Got a nice upgrade to our suit. Okay, game. Wait, can I open up orange lockers now? No, level 2 required. Uh... Fuck. Don't have the health to be losing, game. Okay. Great point to save.
Remember, when you reach the morgue, find Captain Mathias' body. Get his rig codes, and the computers all are.
Security clearance required.
Okay, so when it says level, okay, security clearance, got it. No, let me skip the ad. Getting so much shit. Healing seems to be pretty sparse, though. Okay.
Medical log, Dr. Nicole Brennan. So much for being paranoid. I repurposed this room to run counseling sessions without unitologists interfering.
Lupin transmitted all personnel. Senior Medical Officer Nicole Brennan. Medical is overwhelmed. Look at his wounds. We can't handle so many trauma cases, and the command crew won't tell us what's happening.
Is that the woman I'm trying to rescue? I don't...
Security clearance required.
Okay, so that's where I came.
Security clearance required.
Yeah, I need to go through there. Okay. So I need the wall piece, wherever the fuck that's at.
Security clearance required.
I fucking... I'm assuming I've got to take it out of there somehow. Boop. Where the fuck? How do I get that out of the wall? What the fuck?
Go to the place you were just at, but I teleported you away from.
I would love to fucking... That was not him.
Security clearance.
Dude, how the fuck do I get it out of the... How the fuck do I get it out of the wall? Oh, turn the power off. Oh, that definitely didn't take much longer to figure out than it should have. Can I just shoot it in there? Like, come? I wasted my stasis. Sure thing, Bib. Not seeing you, man. Appreciate you being here.
Security clearance required.
Yeah. Alright, Pumpkin. I know. How about another joke, Marie? What do you get when you cross a mentally alone with a society that abandons them, treats them like trash? I'll tell you what you get. You get what you fucking deserve. That sure is a movie. With a sequel. I like the sequel. Honestly, kind of sad that I'm gonna have to part with it. Look, I can justify it.
That's one of the few things that I will just 100% go like, what are you going
I think there's plenty of justifications. So first off, I'll tell you my negative. Lady Gaga sucks. I don't like her. She's not Harley Quinn. That's definitely the thing they did the worst. I don't even really know why she's in the fucking movie. She just doesn't do anything but get in the way and cause problems. However, I think this movie suffers from a thing that a lot of things suffer from, and that is expectation for what's going to happen. And I guess I've learned never to do that because I've let myself down 100 times thinking that something was going to be a certain way, like Sekiro thought it was Dark Souls, Elden Ring thought it was fucking Dark Souls again, you know. Resident Evil 8 had this idea in my head of what the game was going to be. Was very let down when it wasn't like that. Stuff like that. But logically speaking, the second movie being about the events after that do make sense. Now, could they have taken it and making him this crime overlord and done the same thing that we've seen? Absolutely, they could have. And that's a very valid thought as to what was going to happen. But they didn't do that. They took the next literal step, was showing the consequences of his actions, which was the court case. And I don't mind the musical numbers. I don't think they're all... I like some of them quite a bit, and then some of them are... Well, you know, the Lady Gaga stuff I'm just not a big fan of, but a lot of it I really do like in that sense. And I think his character arc comes around nicely. I like how it ends with him realizing that that's not the person he wanted to be or the person that he ever truly was. And there's a lot of things that happen in the first movie that hint around to things that are in the second movie that I feel like a lot of people forget about in regards to his personality. Like, there's I've seen some really excellent videos talking about it. I'm terrible at explaining my thoughts on things, so probably not going to do a great job, but like you can see many times and through certain parts of the first movie where he will shift into this person and he struggles with that. So I don't think the whole Arthur Fleck has two personality things is very far fetched at all. I think it makes a lot of sense, honestly. I think it's a very beautiful movie. Joaquin Phoenix does a great job. I actually like his performance in the second movie better. There's some really great moments. It gets overshadowed by the ending, you know, which I just I know that that's like not a fan servicey thing to do, and I understand why people don't like it, but at the same time, I'm like, I mean, that's the point of the character. It's been a thing for a long time. The Joker and like the multiple Joker thing. That's nothing new. Maybe not something we've ever seen in movie form. And outside of like universes running concurrently or whatever, like with the Batman and Zack Snyder's The Justice League, whatever. But it was rumored from before the release of the first movie, when everything was being leaked online all the way back in 2018, that it was going to set up a story of there being more than one Joker anyway. And I feel like the first movie does a really good idea setting that idea up, that somebody would come along and do things that are just as crazy as what he did. So, spoiler alert, if you haven't seen it, him getting stabbed by the very monster he created, I think that's totally reasonable. That just makes sense to me in that way, that could be a possibility. I'm not saying that should have happened, because it's up to the viewer at that point to decide. But for me, I'm like, at least he died, and he found that peace in his heart, and he accepted responsibility. He did the right thing. And yeah, it might not be what everybody wanted, but I appreciate the hell out of it. Other than the fucking pacing and Lady Gaga, like everything else, I really dig it.
I actually don't have a problem with pretty much any of that. Here's the problem that I have with it.
Yep.
A musical. Fucking Joker musical. Jesus fucking Christ.
Well, it's less a musical than a movie, though.
Seriously. What the fuck? What a joke.
You can't. You can't take a musical seriously. What?
No.
Some of the best films ever made are musicals.
Like, I already have a bias with musicals because they piss me the fuck off. It's like
Okay.
almost robbing the crime out of myself.
Yeah.
That gets under my skin. I hate musicals.
Well, that makes a lot more sense. I know they're not. A lot of people don't like them, so yeah, that's fair.
But it's also just like not a musical.
See, I disagree with that. I think that a lot of that worked perfectly in musical form. I think that it serviced the film. I think if it was only that, I would probably be more inclined to agree with you, but it's kind of like a video game with cutscenes, Like, the musical stuff is there, but it's not like the entire movie.
That the cutscene adds to the story. The musical pauses the entire story just to say and repeat the same shit that we already know.
Oh, that's a musical for you.
I swear to God, every single musical goes into this. I'm sad because this thing happened. I'm like, yes, I just saw. We just saw this.
We'll see. In the Joker, though, for me, that is justifiable because you're exploring his psyche with more visual representation of the things he's feeling instead of just imagining what it's like, which maybe, some people are fine with that, whatever, understandable once again, but seeing that visualized in the way that it was in the movie, and I think it just looked absolutely amazing. Like, I love what they did with those sequences, with the shit he was imagining in his head, and it just made me feel even more bad for him as a character. I mean, fuck. And almost brought me to tears with like. Then this all plays back into Lady Gaga shit. The plot point with her being pregnant with this kid after fucking one time, that's retarded. But he took that very seriously in his heart, and that's what he imagines when he dies. You have that one musical scene that plays, and you don't see the ending to it until the very end. And it's about his son. So technically, you do get the three Joker arc in a sense. You have the Joker, the offspring of the Joker, and then you have the guy that picks up the mantle and was inspired by the madness. And I don't think three Jokers would ever exist at the same time for very long. So the fact that one of them dropped dead, I think it just makes sense. But I don't think they're ever going to do anything with that idea, which, you know, whatever. The movie did pretty terribly because people hated the ending, especially. But I thought that was really well done. It ends with that's what's on his heart when he dies. I think that's really cool. I thought they did a great job of that. Now, I'll tell you things I don't like outside of Lady Gaga. And I don't know how much of this was said by the people that make the movie, but a lot of people came along and tried to twist it like maybe it's not totally twisting it. That's what I'm saying. I'm not 100% sure, but the whole aspect that, you know, in the first movie they want you to root for him, in the second movie, a lot of people think that they're being punished for rooting for him. And I don't think the second movie does anything to change rooting for him. I mean, a lot of his actions in the first movie are totally justified. You know, like being attacked on the train, he killed those guys. The only thing that wasn't justified was him shooting the one that was crawling away, right? So, justified. It wasn't justified that he killed his mom, of course. And does he kill somebody else in the first movie? Oh yeah, he kills Randall. Oh, here's a little nugget of truth for you. Did you know that originally Randall was supposed to be his mother's abusive boyfriend that had molested him as a child? And he was going to actually play the guy that works with him at the clown store and gave him the gun. Was originally going to be his mother's boyfriend that had molested him as a child, and was one of the reasons he was so fucked up. Maybe the guy that even tied him to the water heater. And then they ditched it, and they made him just some guy. Those were like the original drafts of the movie. And I think that would have worked out a lot better, because then when he killed Randall, imagine how much more impactful that would have been. Not only did he fuck up his whole life, but then he gave him this gun and all this shit's happening. And it would have just been like the ultimate fucking revenge moment. I think that would have worked out so well. But I guess they thought it was too heavy. Also, look, I like Joker 2018. I like a lot about it. But it is quite literally just the recreation of two other wildly successful movies. And it shares so many similarities with those two films that it, like, once you've seen Taxi Driver and The King of Comedy, it becomes really difficult to remove that from your mind, and you're seeing the same things happening in the Joker. I'd say the difference with the Joker, that's not always a bad thing, being inspired, but there's like things that they take one-to-one and put them in the Joker that I'm just like, people were talking about it, but it wasn't like, I feel like less people have seen Taxi Driver and The King of Comedy than have seen the Joker, so that makes sense why that wouldn't really be a point of contention for most people. I think the Joker definitely does a lot of it better. I don't really like Taxi Driver, to be honest. It's not a movie that I'm very fond of. But I think the second movie is very original in so many ways that the first movie's not, and I really like that. I don't really think, yeah, I mean, it's got the musical shtick, right, like you were saying, where it pauses what's going on to explain or whatever. Very valid thing to not like in a movie. I mean, I know why musicals aren't for everybody. It makes sense, but I just felt like that movie was made to envision what somebody wanted to see on the screen, and I like that. It's not worried about pleasing the audience necessarily. And was that the right franchise to do that with? Like I said, I won't argue that point, because it's the Joker. Clearly, they probably should have taken it that way, but with the DCU being rebooted anyway, there wouldn't have been much room for that in there. So maybe they were like, "This is a final fuck you. Just fucking let's make the movie we want to make." Because it's not gonna matter anyway. I mean, it was just gonna be fucking. James Gunn has changed so much shit. Like, the original plans was it was gonna run concurrent to the actual DC reboot, but I don't even think they're doing that now. I mean, there's rumors that the Batman from the Batman 2022 is gonna be the Batman in the DC universe, and they're still gonna do a Brave and the Bold movie. I was personally a big fan of the thought that Joaquin Phoenix's Joker and all of that would have taken place in the same universe as Robert Pattinson's Batman, but then they had to fuck that up by filming that post-credit scene with Barry Keoghan's Joker, which I like, but at the same time, he's kind of annoying, I can't lie. Although he did a movie back in like 2023 that I actually really liked a lot. It's a fucking insane movie. I don't even fucking remember what it was. It wasn't Brightburn, or it was Saltburn. Oh my gosh, what a fucking movie. It's like a movie you see and then you don't forget about it. It's fucked up, but very entertaining. I like it a lot. And he dances butt naked with his cock and balls out and his ass out at the end of the movie for like 5 whole minutes. I loved it. Every second of it. I'm a straight man, by the way. But yeah, I have the 4K Blu-ray steelbook of Joker too, funnily enough. But I don't really care if I lose that. I think the steelbook sucks, honestly. One of the most disappointing... I think a lot of modern steelbooks really do suck. But I got the movie for free digitally from owning that, so... Even if I sell that later today, I can still watch the movie, so I don't give a fuck. Like, unironically, the regular Blu-ray case just looked nicer. It's really disappointing. Can you die? Please? Fuck. Fuck. Dude, come on. No! No! Alright, stream chat. Great stream. I have to get up early, so I'm going to go ahead and kill the stream. But that was great. I'll let you guys know what happens later in the Discord. Anybody that's not part of that, if you want to join, it is in the pinned comment. So feel free to join our little community. We got over 165 people. And, of course, if you like the channel, feel free to come back anytime. If I'm able to salvage this for the PS5, then I'll be doing this. I'll probably be playing more of this at some point, or, something later. So we'll see how much they offer me for my physical stuff, and if not, we'll go from there. But if this ends up getting the axe and I have to sell it to cover rent or whatever for the week, then we'll be doing stuff on the PS4. I don't know what yet, because my game selection is more limited on there. Of course, I lose access to the PS5 only games, but I don't know if you guys like Ghost of Tsushima. That definitely seems like it'd be a good option, though, for something to try on the good old PS4, but won't be like this much longer. Here soon, as soon as we can start getting those shifts in, we're gonna be rebuilding the channel back to what it was. So I'm looking forward to it, and I thank all of you guys for being here. Of course, Code Man, thank you, appreciate that, man. And I'll at the chat, of course. So if y'all have a wonderful day / night, wherever it is that you reside, and I will see you guys later. I'll probably actually get on. I'm gonna get back up at 1 p.m. So I'll probably stream while they're gone, because I'll have nothing to do. So until then, hasta luego, as Leon